So,
Yeah, good
good evening,
evening.
everyone. My name is Abhishek Arora, and I'm from Group 9. Today, I'll be introducing about our topic, a study on organizational culture and its impact on employees' behavior in Facebook. So, to begin with, organizational culture is nothing but the values, behaviors, and shared vision that contribute to organizations' environment. The beliefs and ideologies and practices of an organization form its culture, which give a sense of direction to its employees. No two organizations have the same culture. Every organization has its own unique culture, which helps them to create and maintain their own image. For us, the main objective of the project is to study organizational culture and what impact it can have on employees' behavior. Next slide, Rahul. Yep. So it gives us an insight on behavioral aspects of employees working in an organization and in this study about Facebook. The main objective of the study is to analyze the overall performance of employees in the organization. Main purpose of the project is to provide accurate assessment of working culture of employees and their behavior within the existing culture present. Study has been presented with interpretations and with certain recommendations. The study has been undergone through literature review, research methodology, data analysis and interpretation, results and discussions, suggestions and recommendations, limitations and scope of future research. Handing over to Jagriti to explain the main objectives of the study.
Thank you, Abhishek. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jagriti Singh, roll number 89. My topic is Objective of Study of Organization Behavior. First, I would like to recall what is objective of study. In simple words, research objective describe what a researcher is trying to achieve. They summarize the accomplishment a researcher wishes to achieve through the project and provides direction to the studies. So, objective of our study is, as Abhishek said, to access the existing culture of the organization of Facebook and to find its impact on the employees' behavior that reflects high performance within organization, and to analyze the overall performance of the employees in the company, to see the employees relationship with the peers so that organization works smoothly, to study the employees with their feelings about the management through reviews, to find out the employees motivation factors that help them to work at their level best, for example understanding employees needs so that they can design reward system that meets them directly, employees energies and priorities, to study different type of cultures in the organization, and to study the relationship between organization culture and organization performance. For the next topic, over to you, Shresh.
Thank you, Jagruti. Hello, everyone. My name is Shreya Deshpande, and I'm going to talk about literature review. Literature review is the existing research done on the topic. In literature review, I'm going to talk about Facebook as well as organizational culture. The concept of Facebook was actually started in the Harvard University in 2003 as FaceMash, an online service for students to judge other people on the basis of their looks. I know it's offensive, but it was trending at that time. It was a big hit at that time, and that's why Zuckerberg registered the URL the facebook.com in January 2004, which was exclusive to Harvard students at first. In this website, students could post photographs of themselves and personal information about their lives, such as their class schedules and clubs they belong to. Its success prompted other university students to join as well. By June 2004, more than 250,000 students from 32 schools had signed up. So this was the starting of Facebook. And currently, the total number of employees in Facebook is about 58,604 as of December 2020. Now, about organizational culture. Organizational culture is a specific collection of values and norms shared by people and groups in an organization, and it controls the way they interact with each other and stakeholders outside the organization. Here, these values and beliefs enable employees to understand the rules and customs of an organization. Organization culture is like an intangible asset. This culture in the organization is accepted socially by all employees and is also shared by people and passed on from one generation to the other. Thus, continuity is presented. Organ- Actually, one point is remaining. Organizational culture is represented by distinct features of the organization. and these distinctive features differentiate between one organization from the other. Here, every organization has different styles of work, and this helps employees to resolve differences, overcome barriers, and solve problems. Thus, a unique identity is created. Next slide. Now, I'm going to explain about origin of organizational culture. The term organizational culture or culture in the organization context was first introduced by Dr. Elliot Jacques in his book, The Changing Culture of a Factory. Dr. Elliot Jacques was a Canadian scientist. In his book, and this book was the case study of developments in the social life of one industrial community between April 1948 and November 1950. This industrial community was a British company engaged principally in the manufacture, sale, and servicing of metal bearings. The study was concerned with the description, analysis, and development of corporate group behaviors. Now I want to talk about roles of organizational culture. Roles or function of organizational culture are actually things which actually make a difference to the organization and it helps the organization because of its unique culture. First is acts as talent attractor. Any new employee or would-be employee is attracted to organization which has a specific culture which they are comfortable with. It engages people. People are more involved in their work, which results in increase in productivity, creates better synergy. Better relationships are created, which results in better understanding between employees. Makes everyone more successful. Acts as a control system. Here, decision making. What happened? Okay. Can I start again? Hello?
No, you
Go ahead,
continue,
Shreyas.
you continue.
Okay,
Or if you're
okay.
having any problem with your net,
No,
someone
no.
else can take over.
No, ma'am. It acts as a control system. Here, decision making and thought process improves in a good organizational culture. Then it operates as social bond. It connects all employees together and they feel part of the organization. It also helps in logical thinking. Now, these are types of organizational culture. They are clubbed according to their extreme characteristics. First is mechanistic and organic culture. I will explain in 1 or 2 lines only. Mechanistic culture, it is characterized by its centralized authority, formalized with procedures and practices, and specialized functions. Here, rules, regulations, and standard operating procedures must be clearly defined. Example can be any manufacturing company. Organic culture, it's completely opposite to mechanistic culture. Here, teamwork, freedom of expression, work accomplishment are more important. The structure of the business is more adaptable and flexible to changes. Facebook is an example of organic culture. Second is authoritarian and participative culture. As authoritarian culture means power is centralized in the leader and all the subordinates are expected to obey the order strictly. An example can be any small company with minimum employees and one leader only. They can transition into this type of culture. Participative culture. In participative culture, employees actively participate in the decision making and goal shaping process. Example can be NGOs. And third is subculture and dominant culture. I will talk about dominant culture first. In dominant, there are central core values which are acceptable by employees working in an organization. Now, about subculture, this is separate from dominant culture and exists in a department, work group, or geographical location of the organization. It includes the core values of the dominant culture plus additional values unique to its members. Both strong and weak culture. Employees are loyal in strong culture, loyal to the organization and have positive impact in a strong culture. In weak culture, employees don't feel any attachment towards the organization and loyalty is also low. Fifth is entrepreneurial and market culture. In entrepreneurial culture, it is characterized by high levels of risk-taking, dynamism, and creativity. Innovation is preferred in entrepreneurial culture. Example can be Google. And last is market culture. It is highly target oriented and completely profit oriented culture. Market culture values independence and individuality and encourages members to pursue their own financial goals. Example can be Amazon. Next topic is research methodology, which will be initiated by my colleague Himanshu.
Thank you, Shreyas. Good evening, everyone. My name is Himanshu Nival, roll number 102. Today's my topic is research methodology. Now we discuss about research methodology. As we know, research methodology is a specific technique used to identify and analyze the information about the topic. There is several types of research methods: experimental research method, survey research method, questionnaire method, interviews method, case studies, and observational trials. In our topic, it is important to examine how organization behavior may affect the employee behavior. Therefore, we focus on the organization behavior that influence employee behavior, which may improve work efficiency and productivity. In this study, the research will be conducted using questionnaire research method. A structured questionnaire was designed to considering primary data using convenient questionnaire method, with sample size of 12 number of questions have been distributed to 20 number of employees. All this information will form a strong base in generalizing the matter and prescription, which is given in data analysis explained by Shubham in the next slide.
Thank you, Himanshu. Good evening, everybody. My name is Shubham Lohkare, roll number 104. Just like Himanshu has said, the data research is collected through questionnaires method. So basically, we have conducted a survey using 12 questions for the primary data with the sample size of 20 people. Through that survey, we get to know that about 80% employees were motivated through organization culture, and 95% employees were adaptive and engaging with the co-worker through the culture. And due to culture, 80% employees have innovative ideas and develop personal growth. This analysis is done by 2 people, so the further points are followed by Lalit.
Thank you, Shubham. Good evening to everyone. To everyone. My name is Lalit Nanesha Brahmankar, roll number 100. So we will discuss about data analysis and interpretation. 97% employees performs increased due to organization flexibility. 80% employees says the higher ups listen there through and agree with them. 92% employees love to work and to complete the challenges. Next slide, please. Thank you, Rahul. We ask them these some questions. We ask them, does the organization gives you challenge you love to complete? They said yes. We ask another question, those organization culture helps you to engage with the employees? They told yes. These are some questions we asked them. The feedback was positive. That's all. Thank you. Next topic is result and discussion. Forwarded to Arafat for.
Good evening, everyone. Respected ma'am. My name is Arfat, roll number 121, and my topic is result. The result section is where you report the finding of your study based upon your research and analyzing the data. Finding of your resource without bias and interpretation. From the above analysis, it was found out that about 80% of employees were motivated when there was a change in organizational strength. About 95% employees were adaptable and were socializing with the co-workers through a change in organizational culture. It was found out that about 97% also increased. Most important, employees have job satisfaction and they were ready to complete the challenges. For discussion, it's over to Rohit.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rohit Shinde, roll number 99. The above table shows that the survey was conducted to check whether the employees are comfortable with the adaptation of organization change. Questions such as, does the organization motivate you? Does the organization gives you challenges? Does the organization gives you the flexibility to show your skills? Does the organization support your professional development and career growth? Are you comfortable with the adaptation of the organization change? These type of questions were asked and majority of yes were recorded. From the above survey, it is clear that almost all employees are comfortable with the adaptation of organization change. As per the results, common results, knowing that the character of employees is so essential that the application of leadership patterns can be appropriate. Indeed, the leadership pattern is based on the type of organizational nature, organizational culture, job-based employment, and the level of internal organizational knowledge. Manager always hold discussions with employees about various issues relating to work activities that aim so that the employees continue to improve job satisfaction in the company. Next slide will be continued by Rahul.
Thank you, Rahul. So some recommendations, suggestions from my side. It could be, the first would be create and communicate meaningful values. Why only values? As we all know that
Rahul, you're not audible, beta. Rahul, you're not audible.
Hello.
Yeah.
Audible now?
Yeah, a little bit better. Continue.
Okay. We should create and communicate meaningful values. Why only values? As we all know that values are more important for the company, and they help to grow and develop. So it also helps the employees to how to interact with each other on a daily basis. So company can tackle this by assigning responsibilities to leaders, that they should not only delegate the values, but also they should see that the employees whom they are telling values, they follow this, because this could be in the end beneficial for the employees only, as they would know that if they are on the right path and they are following all the company's norms and values which are given to them. The second one would be improve orientation and training. This is especially effective for the new hires, because as we all know that the new hires who are recruited in the company, they must be trained well and engaged in all the activities right from the first day of joining. The company can do this by establishing right priorities and by conducting some effective training programs, and also taking exams and some tests at the initial days of their joining, that is from 30 to 60 days, to make sure that they know all the values and all the missions of the company. Next one would be Facebook should diversify its business. As we all know that Facebook have just now started a Facebook marketplace, and they have also started some video streaming platforms on Facebook. So the Facebook they should also see that they minimize some marketplace exposure while exploiting some more additional sources of revenue, so that it helps the organization to grow. Fourth one would be research and development team. As Facebook is currently investing in R&D team, because R&D team is because in R&D team, because as we all know that R&D team is essential in counteracting the cybercrime and victimizes the users of social media services, that is some cyberbullying and these kind of things. And it also works on the R&D team also works on Facebook Marketplace, where most of the scams are happening. First, the fifth one should be develop new products. Another recommendation is that the company should develop new products and support the online retailers. As on Facebook Marketplace, the online retailers, they have to pay a commission or a fee of 2.9% on every transaction. So Facebook can reduce that commission so that more and more online retailers are encouraged to join the Facebook Marketplace. Sixth one would be implementing new ideas. Facebook doesn't allow most of the employees to mandate new ideas and impose because of this, it imposes limits on the employees' activities. And the employees who are working in the organization, they just think inside the box. They don't think outside the box. If according to me, Facebook gives some employees according to me, Facebook gives employees chance to implement the ideas. Facebook can grow more accurately. Then Facebook can tackle this by giving management initiatives and improve more strategic implementation and internal communication effectiveness between them. For the next one, I would like to call Anuja to come and take over. Over to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Rahul. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anuja Kadam, roll number 106. So every organizational culture has a positive as well as a negative impact on the employee's behavior. So I would like to put light on the negative side, that is limitations of the organizational culture. So when new employees join the company, the way they behave is highly influenced by the organizational culture. As a social being, people strive to fit in the environment around them. So if an organizational culture encourages employees to speak up without fear, employees will gain confidence in expressing their ideas. Whereas if the culture is strict that limits on employees' activity, employees tend to keep their opinions to themselves. So this limitation can be addressed through management initiatives that improve strategic implementation and internal communication effectiveness. When companies' organization culture is neglected, tiny hairline cracks starts to appear. So organizational culture should be in such a way which is easily adaptive to the employees. Organizational culture should represent a clear vision from a firm about its very nature and identity as well as its value. So without directions and positive influence, negative factors can take hold, shaping culture in a way that can become harmful for the organization. Too much competition and a toxic environment leads to decrease in knowledge sharing, an increase in company politics, and a transfer of destructive norms. So employees exposed to a toxic worker are likely to be fired for misconduct themselves, resulting in spread of toxic behavior to the rest of the team. This magnified is observed when the individual is in a position of authority, causing cascade effect from managers to the employee. A company's performance system can also have a negative influence on its culture. This happens when employees are ranked against each other. By this, the system generates a fear of failure, which leads to low risk taking tasks and also limits to innovative ideas. So these were few points that can hinder Facebook's development of an effective culture. So the next slide is explained by Sahiba. Over to you, Sahiba.
Thank you, Anuja. Good evening, respected ma'am and everyone present here. I, Sahiba Kaur Gujral, Roll 103, will be speaking on the scope of future research and certain advantages of Facebook. So the first advantage is creative problem solving and decision making. This is embodied within the culture. This is embodied within the organizational culture of Facebook. The corporate culture characteristic pertains to the ability of the employees to generate some unusual ideas, which in turn will enhance the company's social networking website. Rewards are provided to employees through certain incentives, which in turn will motivate the workers to be more creative and more productive in contributing towards the business. The second is boldness. Facebook's organizational culture facilitates boldness in employees' activities. This culture feature basically aims to maximize the flexibility in the company in addressing business issues. For example, the corporate culture is such that it encourages the employees to tackle the issues right away instead of waiting for such issues to escalate it to the senior management. Next slide. So the third one is openness. Openness here means effective and efficient communication. It is proper dissemination of information for critical problem solving. It is one of the very significant feature. Openness here is in terms of minimizing restrictions in employee activities. For example, the corporate culture of Facebook is such that the company empowers its employees to focus on those problems and issues which the employees think are very relevant and important for the functioning of the business. The fourth advantage is continuous improvement. The company adheres to the principle that improvement is a never-ending process, and hence it keeps on evaluating its social networking website. Next slide. As said by Mark Zuckerberg, very well quoted, people don't care about what you say, they care about what you build. Facebook helps care for the people so that they can focus on the mission of bringing the world closer together. To name a few SWOT analysis of Facebook: strength, it is one of the largest and leading social media platform in the world. Weakness, loss of users and faith, for example, because of any discrepancies in information. Opportunity, more acquisitions to reach new audiences. Threats, at the mercy of competition, for example, like Apple and Microsoft. Facebook offers a wide range of benefits in areas including health, family, finance, etc. Health and wellness. These include certain mental and physical health so that the employees remain healthy in all the areas of life, such as medical and insurance to keep the employees and their family healthy, wellness reimbursement to support their healthy activities, free gym membership for all employees. Family here, the Facebook also provides family planning programs so that the employees feel that the family has been taken care of. 16 weeks of paid maternity as well as paternity leave, support for family planning including adoption, baby cash to help with newborn expenses, employee discounts on travel, hotel stay, restaurant, etc. Third is finance. Facebook also provides certain financial beneficial program to the employees so as to provide them a financial peace of mind, like competitive retirement plan, employee education benefits. Facebook also helps its employees to pursue further education if they wish to do so. Last one is time away, generous paid time off, and second is 30-day paid break every 5 years. Now I would like to hand over to Aniket to conclude.
Thank you, Saiba. Good evening, everyone. My name is Aniket Devdutt, roll number 105. So the study is aimed at investigating the impact of organizational culture on employee performance and job satisfaction. Organizational culture boosts performance and satisfaction of employees. The study also reveals that organizational culture that encourages the employees to be innovative, a good reward system, sees the employee as a part of the organization and includes them in the decision-making process, tends to experience increased performance and satisfaction level of employees, which will in turn lead to high productivity of the organization. Talking about Facebook, they take their corporate culture very seriously, as it's helped to guide their decision-making through all facts of the organization. Facebook and their employees believe that they are best equipped to deal with whatever may come their way, from buying other companies and competitors like Instagram, Oracle, and WhatsApp. They know that to stay ahead of the curve, they must continue to invest in their corporate culture. Much of this means to invest in their employees and make that work with the company and its direction. Thank you. Over to you, Rohit.
Thank you, Aniket. Myself, Rohit Patil, roll number 107. So, from all the research that we conclude that issue of the organizational culture cannot be overemphasized in every organization. It has been observed that organization culture is important in every single organization. It helps organization to achieve higher productivity and efficiency of the work. Even in advanced countries and most computerized organizations, organization culture cannot be overlooked because it plays significant role in organization. It determines the kind of working environment and how employees interact, and all of these affect performance, satisfaction, and productivity of the organization itself. Thank you.
So we are done with the presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Switch on your videos. Let me see your faces. Okay, fine. So actually running short of time, but one question just wanted to ask you since, and before that, anyways, it was a good presentation. So all of you have done a nice job, good research work, and like you have given some relevant points regarding Facebook, which is really good. So apart from that, question is, according to you, what is the kind of organizational culture Facebook is following, which is making it much better than anyone else, than its competitors? So what kind of organization culture Facebook is following, which is making the Facebook better than any other competitors of Facebook? Why Facebook is so very famous? Obviously, organization culture is the most important thing, right? So like, what are the important points which is actually making Facebook way ahead of its competitors? Who can tell me? Sorry?
Ma'am, as I said, okay,
Yeah,
Rahul, continue.
As I was said in a slide that Facebook is offering some advantages to its employees in terms of education, in terms of families and entertainment, in terms of exercise, in terms of physical fitness. So I guess that these 4 to 5 points are there which help the which help Facebook, and Facebook it keeps Facebook one step. It keeps Facebook one step ahead of another practices which are going on, like Twitter and this kind of things. So I guess Facebook has this upper hand in these things.
Ma'am, I would like to add one thing here. Like your question, as per your question, like I've already sorry ma'am, I can't see the as I've said in my screen and in the PPT, like Facebook offers a variety of opportunity to its employees, and it helps them to grow in the organization. Like rewards are provided in some of the other manners so that the employees feel more productive and creative and contributing towards the organization. Like they also have certain they provide certain opportunities, like many of the things, as I said, education benefits is given, then certain variety of opportunities are given to the employees. They are not hindrances in the progress of the organization. They always help to promote and grow the organization. And nowadays, many of the organizations are providing maternity as well as paternity leaves. But organization like Facebook, it helps the employees to give them a 5-year within 5 years 30-day paid period is given. Leave programs are given so that the employees can spend time with the family members as well as with themselves. So if Facebook is such an organization that is that follows everything irrespective of caste, creed, culture, religion, sex, anything. So it helps the organization to grow with the help of employees.
Okay. So according to you, organization culture should be the most important thing for an organization growth? Should a manager think about the organizational culture, or you think that organization culture is not important for growth of the company?
Ma'am, in my perception, I would really say that organizational culture is really very important for the growth of any organization, since it helps the organization to grow. Like if any organization has a very flexible organizational culture, it helps it makes it very easy for the employees to get handy with each other, understand the managers better. The ambience really helps them to come over difficulties. If there is any difficulty, instead of any conflict, if the organizational culture is flexible enough, they can discuss it with their peers, their colleagues, their managers. So I really think it is really very important that organizational culture is very it should be effective for the growth of any organization.
Actually, ma'am, even I would like to add something to that.
Yeah, sure.
I do think that organizational culture is the most important thing, and as well as workplace spirituality. Because I was also working last year, and with my experience, I can say that because of organizational culture, it was very friendly environment, a very friendly workplace. Everyone used to interact with each other, and if there's any work pending, all would share it. We'll complete it on time, and there was no problem as such. And the managers were so good that to maintain the culture, every week they used to every weekend actually they used to keep a meeting in which they used to ask some issues, if we are facing anything or if anything is required to be done. And with all the feedbacks taken, they did work on it, and it was a great experience actually. And
you were working where?
Ma'am, I was working in Emphasis.
Okay.
Yes,
that's great. Good to know. So organization culture is the main thing, right? So because we are dealing with people, so we should be thinking about the benefits as well, right?
Yes.
So if you have a good organization culture where people are coming together, they are feeling comfortable, their problems are being taken care of, right? So the organization can grow, right? So there should be a good relation maintenance in the organization as well, and problems should be sorted out. So there are few things which Facebook is also lacking. So you have already given the suggestions as well. So that's a good suggestion. So anyways, it was a good presentation. I really enjoyed. And I'm really happy that you people have put in so much effort and so much research has gone into it, and everyone has just contributed. So that is good. So my purpose is solved, where I wanted all of you to come together and work on something which would give you good results. So I'm getting the results, so I'm happy for that. And thank you so much that you people have taken it seriously and have put in your hard work. Okay. So anyways,
thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. God bless you all, and take care. Yeah.
Thank you so
okay.
much, ma'am.
Bye.
Good night, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.